Hello, it's me, Snacky Salama, and welcome to a little admittance slash, put it this way, rant. I am terrible at finishing games. As you could probably tell on my channel, there's a lot of games on here that aren't finished. In some cases, it's kind of like, okay, this game's cool to start with, but it's also now boring. I've now jumped in the 6-hour mark, and I'm like, why even bother anymore? Either that, or sometimes it's views. But it's not just YouTube that I'm pointing out, it's just games in general. I have like a ton of games, which I'm either halfway, haven't started, or I've never looked at. And I really should stop doing that. I've been trying to do that by buying less video games. Saying that. And trying to finish what I've got. But if I were to try and finish every single Steam game that I've got, that's a lot of Steam games. I have well over... I have 437 Steam games at the moment. And it's insane that I have to go through a lot of these, and a lot of them are long games. For example, I've got all of the Stalker games, which I need to finish. I've finished Saints Row, I finished that. I'm just going through a couple of choices. I have yet to finish any of the Serious Sam games, and I only knew one game, and that's the Final Encounter, and I had it for PS2. It's a long time ago. I never finished Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, though I do have a good reason for that one. It's because the game didn't work. I tried to get so far, and then it would just stop working. And I've got loads of games on here that I've never even considered. And it's just... System Shock 2 is a long game, but I've never really finished it because I got distracted. And I really should get through a lot of these games. I mean, I've got The Witcher on here, which I'm never going to finish because it's crap. No, I'm not saying The Witcher is crap. I've got Witcher 3, and I fucking love it. But the control system in the first Witcher is kind of just bad. I've got Wolfenstein, the Old Blood on here, and I've never looked at it. Even though I loved Wolfenstein, I still haven't finished the first one. I need to do that. That's a plan. Problem is my attention span is very sporadic at worst, and I really should kind of find a way to stop doing that. A lot of the games I'm playing now are either games that I'm just playing because it fills up time, or Horizon Zero Dawn, which I'm loving at the moment, and hopefully I can get that one finished. I'm not saying I'd like to 100% everything on the game, I just want to get through the main story in some cases, or just have a little explore. The game's fun, I fucking love it. Beautiful scenery, gameplay is fun, you actually have to think about what you're doing. I mean, it's not all pew pew, oh, I've killed another robot dinosaur. It's pew pew, oh shit, I'm dead. I'm playing on hard, because screw me, like. There are other games like Mirror's Edge. I've played the first one a couple of times and finished that a couple of times, but I've not finished the second one, mainly because I've never got round to it. And I just wonder why. Is it because I'm getting on and I'm trying to get all these experiences in one? Because when I was younger, I could not stop playing one game for a long time. I mean, it took me 2 days to finish Halo 3 on my first run. No one saw me for 2 days, and basically it was great. That was a good Christmas. That was pretty much when I first got the Xbox 360. That was a good time. And I miss those days where I can just sit down and play a game for hours. My attention span is so terrible. The only reason I don't play many VR games is either I don't have many, or I get terrible motion sickness in some cases. It really depends on how I'm feeling. And sometimes I just want something easy to sit down and get on with, rather than having to remember every single tactic that I have to remember. A good example of that would actually be something like Dark Souls. Though I do know the game pretty much inside and out, I'm not very good at it. I can't lie about that. I learn it slowly, but say I have to come back to Dark Souls 2 because I've not finished it yet. But it's going to take me forever to get back into it because I've gotten so used to Dark Souls 3's way of playing. It took me a long time to get used to Dark Souls 2 in the first place because I was playing Dark Souls 1 for such a long time. It's such a weird thing. Sometimes it's the simplest things that make a weird difference. Like, I remember the first time I played a PS2 game where R2 was the way to shoot. It confused me so much because R1 was always the shoot button, with R2 being grenade. Then they swapped that round and it was just mind-blowing. That one difference could mess up my entire gameplay for such a shortish time. And I think it's more of a psychological thing than anything in that case, and I'm rambling. I'm going off topic. What kind of games do you like to play, and how often do you switch games? And when I say switch, I mean get bored of the old one and move to the new one. I like a lot of experiences, but I also like to play a lot of games, and I've been playing games for a long time now. And I don't intend to ever stop, really. So, what do you think of games like that? In the background, you've got me playing some Onward for the Oculus Rift VR. It's really good. I might do a video of that eventually. It was meant to be a video, but I sort of didn't enjoy the footage that I made. So, in the future, I may do a better one, hopefully, with friends, if they ever get things. I'm the only one that I know of, apart from one other person who has an Oculus Rift. It kind of sucks. But it's an expensive bit of kit, and not everyone has the computer for it, so I can understand that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little ramble. This llama is going to play lots of games to the end, including all of the Fear games, barring number 3, because that one is not very good. And I may even finish the first Red faction, which I played for a live stream a long time ago, and hopefully you saw that a long time ago. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little rambly ramble. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to get information about when my next video is out, and don't forget to hit that bell if you need to know information about every day, all the time. I try to post Monday, Thursday, Saturday. I try. It depends on when the computer works for me. But I'll see you next time. Llama out.